Hello and welcome to another Demis Hellen tutorial. We are looking at Midi Packs. So you can now get Midi Packs officially through Splice. They've actually got a section here now for it. So I've just been having a flick through and I downloaded this Midi Pack here from the Chimera Melody Pack of Deadmau5, and it goes like this. So it's got a classic Deadmau5 feel to it, obviously, and I thought I'd just go through how I'm going to create some sounds. So I've already created the kick and hats here. Okay, so there's no processing on them at all. And then we've got Pluck Stars playing the melody to start with. And this is using the Pluck Stars version 2. We've got the horrible macro up. We've got the de-wetter to obviously take some of the wetness off to make it a little bit more interesting. Solo is fully down and the filter then is slightly open. Okay, so that's how that sound's been created. And then we've just loaded up a new instance of Massive here for the pads. So we're going to start by creating the pads, and then we're going to create a supporting pluck, or a pluck that will replace Pluck Stars in this instance. So let's have a listen. Alright, so we've got saw waves. Let's have saw wave again on oscillator 2. And we'll take that down 1 octave. We'll have that going through a low pass 4. Envelope 4, so we're going to have the sustain level fully up, and we're going to use, are we going to use an envelope for this? Nah, I don't think so. So we'll have it fully open. And just to offset the phase a bit, I'm going to use the phase on oscillator 2 here. Turn the modulation on. So you can see I've got a choice of timbres. Okay, so it's sounding on a little thin of side of things, so I'm going to up the unison to 5, and then let's have a mess around with some of these unison spread settings. It's already sounding better there. So I'm going to put on hard clipper, which will soften it a little bit. Just ever so slightly, and then I'm going to put the parabolic shaper on here to bring back some of the clarity. Let's just have a look on the routing. Okay, just had to try and work that out. So now we've got this insert 2 on here, so it's actually coming in before the filter, and then insert 1 is after the filter. So it adds a bit of width to it, and then this one is adding some more harsh sparkle back into it. We'll create a nice filter off. Keep it to about there, so let's just bring that up. And we'll increase the resonance as it filters. It's quite a nice sound just there. And we'll call that filter 1. Alright, so we've got a basic sound there. I like how it sounds. That'll do me. Let's just balance it in the rest of the mix. Bearing in mind there's no processing on this whatsoever. Apart from kickstart, obviously, for the pump compression. Alright, so again, using Massive, we are going to create the counter, well, not the counter melody, but the supporting sound. So we're going to go down a Deadmau5 classic route here. We're going to have 2 saws and a square this time round. Again, 1 octave down on this one. Let's see how they sound. Oscillator 2, we're going to put through the modulation. Okay, that's okay. We're going to fully increase that there, and we're going to route everything to here. This will control the volume. Okay, and we're going to route envelope 1 to this. I'm going to create a pluck sound. And we're also going to increase the release here. That's the wrong one. Let's just off that. We want to increase the release on the master envelope. Okay, a bit of reverb, just a taste. A bit of syncopated. Delay on there, so I'm just going to do something a little bit crazier. Okay, so let's have a listen. Let's just see what it sounds like 1 octave down. Okay, so I am just going to add on some Pro Q here, just to get rid of some of that bass detail. And we'll drop kickstart on here as well. And what we'll do is change the to free punch till it's near enough transparent, but there's a little bit of a dip for the kick drum. So let's just add a little bit of extra into this. So let's move these over. In fact, it's not macro. macro 1, is it? It's macro 2 in this case. Should have named them. Or was it macro 1 in this case? It was. It was the other one. See? Just wasting time here. That's massive. Macro 1 on. Fully filtered. Let's put a kink in there. Dropping right back down. So we've got to work on the clap there, make it a little bit more snappy. I haven't even layered them yet, but it's sounding pretty good. So we're going to add a sub bass in there. So let's go to good old clean as hell Serum. We're going to have a sub with direct out, and then we're going to have a saw wave with 5 unison, and the blend is going to be down a little bit. Let's just have a listen there. I'm just going to take the chords that we had here, and we're going to take that bass there. I set this to so it doesn't pick a random phase point. We'll use direct out on that. So we're going to have to do a little bit of processing here. So we're going to use Pro Q3 again, and on the kick drum we're going to put Pro Q3 on 2. And then what this enables us to do is to pick kick 1 overlaid, and we can see that's where the frequencies are balanced. So let's just drop the volume here. We're just going to go extreme here just to make sure everything works regardless. And then we'll put a little bit of kickstart on there to save time. Okay, so we got that, and then when we add this in, and we can copy this over. That fade in. You can do the same with pluck stars here. Let's use the filter. just need a bit of compression on these synths a little bit. Okay, so whilst we wait for battery to load up on my dying hard drive, what we have done is taken two leads and we've created two new sounds. We've blended them together, we've added a little bit of envelope shaping to get them nice and plucky on the low end, and then we're just using the filter, opening the filter to create the builds into different sections. And that's where we're sitting at the moment. So I'm now going to put another open hat on here. That one's nice. We'll just cut the bass off. Drop the volume, and we're going to put some reverb on this, but for now we're just going to put it in so it's there. And what we're going to do is put it on the last phrase, so we have this. Okay, so we've just got that nice little opening. And in fact, we'll send this now to 3 and 4. And then on here, I'm just going to choose 3 and 4 so it appears on my mixer. And we'll use the trusty Tal reverb because we know what it's going to sound like. We'll put stereo. We'll chop it from around 400 Hertz. Let's just see what this sounds like. Would help if we put it onto the right channel. Try again. Let's just get this set nicely. Lovely. Okay, so let's take a look at the claps quickly. So we've got something there. I'm just going to turn off quantize, and then we are going to set these random. So we've got... Alright, so I'm going to set them so they are all slightly different. Let's just get zoom in on this bit. That's going to be in a little bit. Then we'll have that after. So we've got... And then just to make sure we get roughly the same every time. Well, roughly, exactly the same every time. I'm just going to do this. And that top one is where everything lines up. So I don't know why I've just done that. So we should have that and that, that, and that. And then finally, get rid of that. So we've got a little bit of a layered clap thing going on. And again, let's just load battery up whilst it's going. I'll explain what I'm going to do. So I'm going to send this to its own channel as well, and then we're going to process these claps independently again to the rest of the hi-hats. Okay, so select them all, output to 5 and 6. We're going to set the outputs to 5 and 6 here. Bring up the mixer. And you can see 5 and 6 here. So we'll call that clap. We'll call that big O for big open hat. And then our snares and claps should be here. Excellent. All right, so what can we use to make these sound a little bit thicker? I think we should go for Saturn. Okay. Okay, and then we'll use the feature from Molot, which is the Sigma switch here, so it's already on. If we turn the attack up, so we get the snap coming through before the compressor hits, we'll have a really quick return, keep the ratio there, and we'll just pull the threshold and you'll hear that snap. Prior to this, we've got quite a long tail with no real transient detail. And then we've added some transient detail by using the Sigma switch here. So you can hear it's quite a long, smooth clap, and then Sigma, you get that snap. Limit this a little bit. Where are we? Just want to catch those peaks, not do something too drastic. Alright, so now we've got that. Let's listen to the filtering in. It's sounding good. So we have created the track there. I'm going to leave it there because this video is going to go on for a while. If you want to see me carry on working on this, let me know in the comments below, and also drop me a like to let me know that you've enjoyed this content. So that is the end of the video. If you haven't already, subscribe. I upload twice a week. Apart from at this moment in time, March Marathon, video every single day, so you can learn something new every day. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.